what's the quick, easy way to get something fixed, but I can tell you more about, what you're going through, educate you, your experience, sharing more about my experience, educate you with resources and things, and give you some ways that can help you and some path that you can take. But if you're looking for a quick solution, that's, so I think that's what there needs to be more of that as well too. And there needs to be an open community and an open discussion about women's health.
Yeah.
There's different aspects of women's health, but this specific one in terms of POI, there needs to be more light shed on that in the African community.
Definitely. And my experience was very similar. I was living in Sierra Leone for 8 months, and I wasn't supposed to be there for that long. I had extended my trip a couple of times, so I didn't have enough HRT with me. So I was looking around to try to get some HRT.
Yeah.
And so it was difficult. I did not find my HRT that I needed. Like you said, there was some birth control. I was able to find a birth control that ended up being like my backup option that I purchased if I wasn't able to find anything, and I was like, I'm gonna have to go off my hormones and go on birth control. But what I ended up having to do is my mom shipped me my hormone medication with DHL, and it was really expensive. And but we did it because I needed it, and I had to have my medication. And I saw a few doctors when I was there, and the one gynecologist that I went to in the capital city had never heard of POI. And so Sierra Leone in particular, I know the women's health programs and things that are happening, it's really lacking for women's health. And so there's a lot that still needs to be done and progress.
And that's why I like what you're doing as well too, in terms of how you're trying to help. Eva does so many wonderful things in terms of how you're trying to help the community and things like that, the things that she does there to support women's health and things.
We try small.
Yeah, which she's doing well. She's very modest, but she's doing some incredible things there as well.
Hopefully more to come in the future.
Definitely. Yeah. One step at a time. Yeah. One step at a time. So that's it. I think, what else well. I think that's it. Like I say, in different part of the cities that you might go in Nigeria, you might be able to find hormones, but where I was, it was just really hard to come across. There was birth control, but it wasn't really HRT per se and things like that. But I like the way the doctor, like I said, I feel like more doctors probably have more experience with POI and things, or know more about it. So just go seek advice. And I know for me personally, when I went to my appointment, one of the things that when I went for the first time, we're talking about the regime and everything. I was just trying to. And then she was like, "Oh, okay, you're on the full regime of HR." I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, do you have kids?" Yes. I was like, "No." It's like, "Well, you should do and go and have kids soon." And I was like, "Okay."
The doctor.
I was like, "Okay, but you know what? It's okay, but you kind of have to be." For me personally, I didn't take it too personal. I was like, "Okay, all right." Thank you very much.
The doctor I spoke to as well.
He said the same thing to you.
Well, he was an older man.
Yeah.
And he had never heard of POI, and he was quite rude. And he was like, "Why are you on this medication?" He was like, "Just like you need to focus on getting pregnant." And I'm like, "You literally heard nothing about what I just told you about the condition. You don't know anything about it." And he was just saying like, "Oh, like what you have is like," he was basically denying that what I had is what I had.
But we know, the thing I'm saying, that obviously the patient itself know what they are going through. They're trying to get advice and seek advice from me. Of course they know that they need to get pregnant or have babies. You don't know what their plans are, but I feel like that was a bit insensitive. For me, I didn't take it personal, but you have to be very careful with your words, because you could say it to the wrong person, and that can intentionally cause a bigger impact, a lot of pain, and it actually cause them to do something they were not supposed to do because you just triggered a pain. So we have to be very self-conscious and be very careful with our words and things. It's because if someone comes to you for an advice, give them what they want. You can advise them in a way that's like, "Okay, do you have a plan for this?" Okay, they'll be like, "Oh yes, I have a plan in the future. This is But just saying, "Well, you should go and do and have a baby soon." It's a bit more. More careful with our words.
Yeah, there's other doctors who are definitely more compassionate.
And
there's lots of doctors who are more humble too. Like even if they've never heard of the condition, they are humble enough to be like, compassionate to someone. And
so you can say things with. There's a way you can say something that's even if you want to say, "Oh, do and have kids." There's a way you can say it. That's not very
Without ego.
Ego's like saying, oh, you better do and go and have kids very soon. Like, you're lecturing. Why are you lecturing me? I know already. You can say, oh, do you have plans? You know, with this is, I was like, okay, you have plans. Or if they can tell, oh, yeah, I do have plans. Or maybe I don't want to. Maybe we'll see. But for now, there's a way you do certain things than just coming up very
Or if you
abrupt.
don't know about the condition, just saying that you don't know and trying to refer you to another doctor who you think might know more about it.
That's just, I just said there's just a way that you say things that can be a bit more, you know, compassionate, gentle, and, you know, than just coming up front, because someone else might take it. Not everybody is the same. Not everybody can handle situations or handle things in the same way. Some people can just take it in a way that it hurts them, and then
it
that
depends
can just
on
spiral.
the day too. Some days you feel stronger than other days. Some
and that
days
can spiral. So we need to be careful. You don't want to be,
some days you're
you don't
stronger.
want to be the reason for someone's hurt or for someone doing something they were not supposed to because you were so. So we need to be a bit more, just in general, overall, medical doctors, all of us in general, we just need to be a bit more careful with our words to others, towards each other. Okay, so that's gonna conclude the end of this video today.
We could go on forever and ever and ever.
There's so much to talk about, but we're gonna end this video here today. And so thank you so much for watching. We're gonna enjoy the rest of our day.
Yes.
And
I'm leaving tomorrow already.
She's leaving tomorrow already.
But I'll have to come back again. I'll just have to come
during
back.
The summertime.
Yeah,
summertime.
that'd be nice. Yeah.
Summertime, then we can do more activities, and I can, like you said, force her to do videos. That's what she said. That's our word. I forced her. She's
like, when you come, we have to do videos together. And I was like, oh, I wasn't planning on doing videos, but I go.
She could have even said, no, Anita. She said, okay. Then she said, I forced. I was like, you know what? It's okay. That's fine. I forced you. You must do it by force. One way or another, you will do it. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Have a great day, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.